Halala, welcome back to Almost News with Chester Missing. I am Chester Missing. Woo! So, guys, we need to start with a moment of silence. Clifton was an ordinary sheep. He, she, they, it, whatever Clifton identified as, is so cute. I mean, he's white, he's fluffy, and he's a sheep. He's like a DA voter. The guy looks like he dreamed of being a Woolworth jersey. I mean, I really feel for the guy. So how did a sheep on a beach cause such chaos? There should be warning signs on our beaches for this. Seriously? Come on, South Africa. This is crazy. How did we think a sheep was going to solve our racism? This is ridiculous. If red meat could solve racism, there would be no AfriForum and Boerewors would just be called Wors. You get it? All we know is that Clifton the sheep kicked off the 2019 elections in the Western Cape.
Something the EFF has always highlighted, that this city of Cape Town, run by the DA, is the most racist city.
The DA got 22% of the vote in the last national elections. They're the official opposition. Remember that? I forgot what Helen looks like before she stopped showering. Wow. Isn't that amazing? She managed to put her puppets behind her and still make them talk. I mean, my guy has to hide under the desk. Boom! Sorry for you. This poster sums up the entire problem with the DA. They look like this. Like someone just farted. The whole thing looks fake. It's Rainbow Nation cheese. It looks like a freaking Castle Lager ad. Do you remember that shit? Window dressing does not help racial cohesion. It undermines it. Window dressing is like diversity porn. Someone is getting screwed and they're probably black. And how do I know this is window dressing, I hear you ask? It's because this is how this poster looks now. Wow. They're all gone. The DA urgently needs credible, powerful black leaders, but Helen is a really weird way of trying to find them. Helen likes transformation so much, she literally tried to suck it out of Mampela Rampele. Wow, they look like an ad for super glue. If only the DA could find a way to prove to us that they actually do have struggle credentials. The ANC got struggle cred from defeating apartheid. The DA got struggle cred from graphic designers. Hell, man, if you tried a little harder, you could get voters from galaxies far, far away. The point is the DA is in a crisis.
Oh, there are multiple crises in the DA. And this latest, incident of the report against Patricia Hill in the city of Cape Town is only one of a series of problems the party's had in that province.
Wow! Look at that expert! White privilege is where you can go on TV looking like a drug dealer and people still take your opinion seriously. I can smell him from here. The DA's identity is in question. How do you keep white voters while convincing black people you aren't racist? Their only solution to this so far has really been Musi Maimane.
Let me remind you, Democrats,
while the ANC talks left and walks right, the DA talks black and walks white.
They thought if they could have black people as the face of the DA, then the DA will be acceptable to black people. You can see this even when they are campaigning. When you do door-to-door, people will be black people in blue T-shirts, but when you go to parliament, the complexion is different.
That poster sums up everything that's wrong with the DA, what they're struggling to fix. I mean, how do you make something that's designed for white people and make it appealing for everyone else? It's like getting Oscar Pistorius to be your Valentine. It's very complicated. And it's not like the DA doesn't know it.
Managers in the province are all white males and females. Look at the makeup of the officials within the party, who makes the decisions and who holds the powers. You will see that coloured and black, they are the tea ladies, the administrators, and the door openers, but definitely not in powerful position to make decisions.
Come on, DA. Most of your members are black. Most of the country is black. Most of your leadership is white. That's like Lesotho deciding South Africa is now also called Lesotho. The point is the DA doesn't know how to confront their own racism.
There are racist tendency in the DA.
Some of them, yes, are very racist.
The DA has the bugbear of racism. You don't hear them talking like that.
Most of the DA's success in the elections has been a direct response to Jacob Zuma's presidency. In fact, you might as well have put Jacob Zuma on a DA poster. Their leadership has always been problematic. First, there was this guy. Wow, Tony Leon, hey? Their first party leader literally ran a campaign against the ANC called Fight Back. Come on, man! Fight Back is just fight black with a spelling error. Basically, if apartheid and the National Party were lemons and you squeezed all the racism out, the lemonade you would be drinking in the 90s would be the DA and Tony Leon would be selling it. Which brings us to this lady. Woo! Hello, I'm Helen. She was amazing for the DA, wasn't she? Their numbers exploded. She recruited black leaders, and let's be honest, she makes an effort. Woo! Yeah, colonizers love to dance. Helen Candy Feet Zilla did make way for Musi Maimane, or as the DA caucus calls him, one of the good ones, but hey, he's fantastic, Muzzy. Well, Muzzy has had the guts to talk about race in the DA. But there was a time when he looked like a bit of a puppet. Musi Maimane would talk, and you could see Helen Zilla's lips moving. So it's inspiring that finally he took Helen Zilla's hand out of his ass.
This is what really got a lot of Twitterati upset. For those claiming the legacy of colonialism was only negative, think of the independent judiciary, transport infrastructure, piped water, etc., etc. Well, hardly surprisingly, Musi Maimane, the DA leader, eventually had to get involved.
We then removed Helen Zilla from all positions of leadership within our own organization.
The DA does have a good track record in some areas as far as delivery, but compared to the ANC, who doesn't? It's like winning a beauty contest in Velkom. The transformation has given the DA's old guard some serious buyer's remorse. They don't want to deal with race. No, I don't see colour. I don't see colour. Yeah, that's what you say when you spent 360 years benefiting from colour. It's like Marcus Jooste going, I don't see share prices. I just don't see share prices. Eh? Musi needs more real power.
He is the black face of the DA, but who runs the show?
The DA needs to get its act together. Their highest decision-making body is called the FedEx. Yes, DA, there's already a thing called the FedEx. If you start delivering services, must we start calling you the Uber Eats? It's ridiculous. FedEx is like the ANC's NEC. If the NEC was run by the Stellenbosch rugby team who said to black people like, oh, you speak so well, eh? You speak so well. I must start off, says a God. DA, you need to face your racism and you need to make more young, black, talented leadership with real agency accessible in your organization. Until then, you can put who or whatever you want on your freaking poster, but you won't fool us.